All right, well, let's start here. My name is Hannah Wilson, and I am a teacher of third grade in Nebraska City. But a couple years ago, I went on a really fun vacation, and it was a paid vacation because it was a job, but it was really cool. So, we're going to start out with where I went to college. I went to Northwest Missouri State University and got my degree in elementary education. I've always wanted to be a teacher and I really love working with kids, so I thought, hey, why not be a teacher? Well, I got this opportunity at Northwest to go to this place in the mountains, which was the Adirondack Mountains. And I was like, oh, well, this is really beautiful. Let's go here. So, this camp called Point O' Pines Camp for Girls is a fun all year camp where kids get to go for 8 weeks. They come from New York and lots of different places. They fly here. And they come to this camp and get to do all these different summer activities, which I'll tell you more about in a little bit. But this camp will fly the staff out, and they'll fly us out all the way to the Adirondacks. It's super fun. This is a picture of me standing by the Adirondack sign in the mountains. This was my first time I had ever been to the Adirondacks, and I'm really excited about it when I went. I was really ready to explore and see all the new things that I could do out here and how I could impact more kids. So this is the camp. This is called Point O' Pines Camp for Girls. It is actually on Brant Lake in the Adirondack Mountains, and it's on a peninsula, and about 300 girls go to this camp every year, and it costs about $15,000 to go. Here is a picture of the lake right standing next to it, and you can see the edge of the point. That's what it was called. It was called the Point, and that's what they referred to it as. It was a really great experience to be a part of this. Now, here are my staff that I worked for. On the far right is Jim and Sue. These are the actual starters of the camp, and they were very impactful when we were there, and they were very uplifting and supporting. I loved working for them. Now at camp, you have Team Blue and you have Team White. They separate the 300 girls into two different teams. So Team Blue would always say, go Team Blue's the best, and they would have different chants for them. It was a lot of fun because you never knew exactly what they were going to say. They always found new things. And then there was Team White. So Team White had their own chants as well, and they absolutely loved all of the fun things that we could do at camp, but they were very Team White. You either were Team Blue or you were Team White. Now this right here, these are the peakers and the seniors. The peakers and the seniors are the top of the camp. They are basically in charge. They do everything. They make all the activities for the summer, and they are very, very, very competitive people. This is the dining hall, and this is a huge dining hall. You can imagine fitting 300 kids and 150 staff members in this dining hall. It is pretty big, and they have two lines in the middle for the food, and the kids get to go up based on who was the quietest in the summer. This is part of a campfire where the Team Blue, obviously because of their blue shirts, are chanting, and those are the peakers because peakers are the top of the food chain at the camp. And I said there was a lot of activities to do at camp. This is just one of them. This is a little girl on skis. They learn how to ski at a very young age. They start when they're 6 years old, and they are given the opportunity to learn this special skill along with tennis and swimming and boating and kayaking and canoeing. They get to do all that fun stuff. This is a picture inside one of the bunks. The bunks held about 6 kids and 2 adults. So you were in charge of those 6 kids for 8 full weeks. It was pretty crazy because It's a very good glance into what parenthood would look like. This is Team Sing. Team Sing happens at the end of the summer, and kids are very, very, very competitive about it. It is the most anticipated competition of the whole summer. They definitely work very hard for this for 2 straight weeks, only singing. This is a view of the back of the cabin. In the summer, it's also called Jimbo's Club. So they get to do fun activities in the summer at the camp as well as outside of summer. A lot of weddings take place here. And they get to do a lot of fun activities, but it does cost you a pretty penny to rent this place out. This was a group of my girls. This is about average of what our summer looked like. Kind of misfortunate, but also a lot of fun. You have Avery on the left, Caroline, Remy, Rio, and Sam. And there was one more girl, Cheryl. She was from China, and she was gone before the picture was taken. This is Caroline. She has a very, very special place in my heart. I really love this girl. She was a great girl, and I still think about her today because she was so wonderful. This is the end of camp when everybody leaves camp, and it was a really sad day. You could see I was crying. You can see the tear in Sienna's eye right there, where she was just very upset to be gone. I would say that camp was the best experience of my life. It was definitely very impactful, and I got to work with kids the way I wanted to, and I got to really, really spend time with them and impact them.